let's just hop right into this. Let's not even play games. Let's not. That was terrible. Hi, hello, welcome back, Rookies Besties, to another video. As you can see, we have episode 4, episode 5 of continuing series that I'm currently in the middle of, that I'm currently reading. Which, if you watched my how many series I'm reading video, which I posted the week before today, I think, then you know how many that I'm currently reading. We have a lot to get through. We've added one to our list in 2026 already, so it's time to buckle down. Really time to buckle down, because I want to split that list in half by end of 2026 and keep it at like minimum of 12 series that I'm reading. We will see what happens, because I know myself. So with that being said, here are the ones that are like contenders, but I'm also currently reading one of the books that we're going to be reading in this video. So we have a small stack of contenders here. I didn't choose like a big humongous stack of like sequels off my shelves, because I was like, that's not realistic. So here we are. We have Oathbound by Trisha Yeon, one of my most anticipated like releases of 2025 that I have still yet to read because I am terrified. We have The Dragon Republic. I highly doubt we're gonna get to this, but this has been like on the in the back of my head, kind of just sitting there like, read it, because I need to. We have The Outlander Sword by Tasha Shuri. I have claimed that 2026 is going to be the year that I get into like my high epic fantasy era, and that all starts with continuing one of my favorite epic fantasies that I read in 2025. So this one is actually the first book of the series, but I'm doing a reread of it so I can go into the second one with the plot and things clear in my head of how this one went. So I want to include it in this because it's technically a reread, and I will be reading the sequel in one of these videos sometime soon. So then we have the last book of the series. We have Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read All In like 2 months ago. Really enjoyed it. I really need to get to this. Like, I've been itching to get to it. I just haven't been in a reading mood, and I need to be in a reading mood when I pick this bitch up. And then we have Twisted Hate by Anna Wong, which is the third book in the Twisted series. I think my main priorities for today are this one and this one more so than anything else, strictly for the fact that this is the last book of the series and I've been putting this book off for years, so I need to like get to it immediately, you know? And then the other 3 or 4, I can just kind of choose if I want to read them. But the book that I'm currently reading, that we're going to start this video with, is Vows and Ruins by Helen Shure, which is the second book in the Legends of Desmar series. I am currently nope, that's the wrong book. That's the wrong book. I'm 12% in, which is 75 pages. That's not a lot. I'm really not that far in. I started a couple days ago. I'm still finding it very mid. This back and forth thing we got going on here right now kind of annoying me, but I digress. I'm gonna still read it. I want to know what the series is about. Like, I want to enjoy the series thoroughly, so that's what I'm gonna do, you know? But yeah, that's kind of the like to be considered TBR for the video. I'm excited to see what I get up to in this video. We will see. I am doing 75 books, so that's going to be kind of included in this, but a lot, you will see more of that. I'm going to do a video, like a little short video for you on that, like a short vlog for you on that, so let's go. Decided to go with Bad Blood because I have yet to finish a series and this video series that I am doing, and so we're gonna finish the series together. This is Bad Blood, which is the fourth and final book in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It also has the novella 12 in the back of it. I don't know where the novella starts, but oh, it starts right here. I found it. That's funny. It starts right here. So like this is the actual like book itself, and then this is probably like part of the novella. So I have a lot to get through. This is a 500-page book almost. No, it's just a little over 500. So I'm literally right here. I have so much to go, but I wanted to give you a small update. I have also done my hair since doing the intro of this. I did my hair because it's technically like 2 a.m. on like Wednesday morning, and I can't sleep. I just haven't been able to sleep lately, and tonight's like the worst night where like I know I'm sleepy, but my mind's working on so many things in my head that I can't sleep, and I have so many ideas and plans that I want to do, and there's one thing that I want to do that I'm not going to quite share with you yet until it gets closer to time when I'm going to go pursue that. But things are changing in 2026 for the better for me. I have to do better for myself, so that's what we're going to do. But for right now, we're going to focus on Bad Blood because this is the last book in the series, and what am I reading right now? I'm so scared for whatever this book is about to bring me. So scared. All In kind of left you off with some new information that I can't quite give away if you haven't read this series. But if you've read the series, you know what this book kind of picks up off of. And you know about the ending of All In. Like the ending of All In threw me for so many plot twists that I did not see coming. And when I think back on it, it was laid perfectly right out in front of me the whole time. But Jennifer Lynn Barnes lays it in there so well that it blends so well that you don't really like catch it. But yeah, I'm reading this. I'm starting this. I need to finish the series. I need to start out 2026 the right way, and that is finish the series. I say that as a person who started a series as their first book of the year. So we're not making great progress, but we're not doing bad either. So almost 100 pages into Bad Blood. It has been a couple days. It's been a time for sure. And I haven't really done much reading since I started this book. I read a little bit at work yesterday, but even then it was like maybe like 5-6 pages. But I am on page 95. The beginning of this book is very very confusing. Like you can't make it a case, but the case isn't what you think it is. And there's so much at stake right now. Like there's the whole like Dean and Cassie situation we got going on right now, but then there's also the whole like Michael and Leah situation we got going on right now in this book, and I'm like so caught up in it all. But I'm really enjoying this. This is like, I have gasped, I have like laughed, I this book is, yeah, no, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, I need her to write more like books like this, like mystery thrillery books, because I don't think, to me, in my mind, when I read the Enchantress games, that didn't give me like thriller mystery vibe. Well, it gave me mystery vibes, but it didn't give me thriller vibes. This is definitely like a thriller mystery, just for the fact that we're solving like FBI cases and like you're profiling people, like you're on the head of Cassie, so like you're profiling people along with her and you're trying to figure out the pieces along with her. There's a lot, and I just am really enjoying this, and I forgot how much I love the series. Like, I read all in, and I gave it 5 stars. I'm like, being back in this after like 2 months, I'm like, yeah, this is why this is like an all-time favorite series of mine. I will never shut up about it. I'm so glad that I'm finishing off the series. I'm glad, but I'm sad at the same time because I want to get to read any more from these characters. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what this book is going to bring me, because even in this first 100 pages, we're not really following the plot line from book 3. Like, not yet. I think we're going to get into it. So, I don't know. But I'm going to try and finish this today. We'll see if I can actually do that. It's only 2 o'clock. It's 2:09. So I feel like I can finish this today and maybe get through a bit of Vows and Ruins by Helen Shure, which is the second book in the Legend of Desmar series. I started reading it a little bit earlier while I was editing, but yeah, I edited tomorrow's video and it's currently trying to upload to YouTube right now, so that's fun. But yeah, I just came to give like a small update of I'm enjoying this. I can't wait to see what actually happens, because I feel like we're only in like just the beginnings of this, so it makes me a little nervous for like whatever else could happen. But yeah, I'm excited nonetheless. I'm also watching sprints right now. Becca from Becca Reads is doing sprints, so I'm watching her sprints right now. I turned her off so I could come give you the small update, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching sprints and having the time of my life with this book. I'm not crying tears of sadness. I'm when I get shocked or like I stare too long, like you know how you get stare too long and stuff, you start crying. Yeah, no. When I get shocked and I'm like flabbergasted, I tend to stare off and I'm just like, what the fuck am I reading? That's me with the last like 20 pages of this fucking book, because what the fucking all the dots, little bits and pieces that were laid out before us are connecting right now, and I don't talk to me. Don't even. This is sickening, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and you owe me a debt. You owe me a fucking debt. Oh my god. I finished. I did. I finished. 5 star. I already knew it was gonna be 5 stars. I already said it. I was like, I'm picking Bad Blood up because I want it to be a 5 star. And I said that I knew it was gonna be a 5 star when I picked this up. I was like, this, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to be a 5 star. But I was also like, why not start off the year right by making my second read the last book in the series, since my first read was my first book of the series, and then make this my last book. So I picked this up and I loved it. 5 freaking stars. Right now, if I had to like rank this series, I think the way I would rank this is all in, because we learned about Sloane. We got like a bit of Sloane's backstory, and I love Sloane. Besides Cassie, she's my favorite character. So we have all in. Then I think Bad Blood, because it's a conclusion, so obviously I have to rate Bad Blood second. Third could either be a toss-up between The Naturals or Killer Instinct. I think third would technically go to Killer Instinct, and then last would go to The Naturals. But yeah, I finished this. I'll give you my more in-depth thoughts once it hasn't only been like 30 minutes since I finished this. Because I also read the novella that's in the back of this, and I was also really, 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 really good. Really short, but like you get the gist of the story in it. I love it. I love this series, and I can already see myself going back and rereading the whole series again this year. But I digress. I think I'm gonna tackle the Inheritance games next, so I'll probably get that from my library pretty soon here, or at least I hope pretty soon here. We'll see what actually happens. But yeah, finish this. I think what I'm going to do is go and read Vows and Ruins by Helen Shore, which is the second book in the Legends of Thesmar series. I need to do my 2 45-minute reading sessions for $75 today, so I can do those. Start one now and then do one in like an hour or so after I take a break after my 45 minutes or whatever. So I'm also probably going to start reading Daughter of No Worlds today, because I want a physical book to be reading, and I have to vlog that. My vlog comes out on, or it's supposed to be coming out on, let me look. I have my January videos planned. I did do that. It's supposed to be coming out on the 23rd, so that's 2 weeks from now. That gives me 2 weeks that gives me a little less than 2 weeks to start reading them, rate them, edit the video, vlog it, like the whole shebang. Like read and vlog them, edit them, and get it up on time. So we will see what happens. If I have to, I will change things up just a tad bit and instead have it go up on the 28th to give me a couple extra days, and then we'll go from there. I don't know what videos I would change up, but we could change up some videos so it could fit in better on the 28th or the 30th of the month. But I'm trying to strive for 2 weeks from now. So that means I need to start reading Daughter of No Worlds. I know I'm going to fly through the first 2 and then take my precious time with book 3 because I don't want it to be over. But yeah. So anyways, back to what the original deal. I'm going to go read Vows and Ruins and do my first sprint of 45 minutes today. I didn't want to do that with this because I knew it would take me less than 45 minutes to finish, and it did. Like, it took me like 20 minutes to finish. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go read Vows and Ruins, and then I'll come to you with more updates later. I'll probably update you when I get like 25% of the way through the book. So. Third time's charm. I've recorded this clip 3 times. I'm trying to get comfortable recording in public, but it's scary. We're in a different place. We're in a different setting than we usually are, which is literally just my room. But when you're freshly from a breakup and you're trying to live and you're used to being in your room on the weekends with your boyfriend and he's not there because he's not your ex-boyfriend. It's a lot, okay? But to update you, Vows and Ruins. I'm 137 pages in. I gave you like a 100-ish page update for Bad Blood. I'm going to give you one for this one. And then I literally didn't update you on Bad Blood until I finished it. I'm going to try and give you an update for Vows and Ruins when I'm like 50, 60, something % of the way through before I get to the end. But, I'm not liking it. Can I be honest with you? If I'm honest with you, would you yell at me? I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. It's actually, I think I'm enjoying it less than Blood and Steel in the beginning. Like, the beginning of Blood and Steel, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. It's the beginning of a fantasy book. Like, it's gonna be slow. And I was in the middle of Blood and Steel, and I was like, this is still moving kind of slowly, but we're getting into the thick of things. And then the last like 25% of Blood and Steel was like, oh my god, I'm enjoying this so much. 4 stars. The beginning of this, 2 stars. 2 stars. I feel like we have learned little to nothing new about what is actually going on in the world and the plot of this book. And that worries me because this is a 4-book series. Is this the book that's going to feel like the middle book syndrome? Is this going to be the book where we learn nothing and then everything is thrown at us in books 3 and 4? I'm scared. I'm nervous for whatever this book is going to bring me because right now I'm not enjoying it. To give you context, without spoiling, our male love interest has decided that it is in his best interest for him and the female interest, like main character, to not be together for reasons that are listed clearly. Like, they have been listed out clearly for us. I get it, I understand it. But also at the same time, fuck the rules. You literally told her fuck the rules. Why aren't you saying fuck the rules? Bit critical, don't you think, buddy boy? Like, I love Robin. He's kind of hot. He's kind of hot. But I have a feeling that what we just did, where we fucked, I feel like, and then we were like going back to being like, no, we can't be together. I feel like that's going to be repetitive. Like, they're going to fuck and then go back to being the way they were. And I'm not into that. You just fell. You just fell. It's fine. But I'm not into that. So I'm not having a great time. I'm actually thinking, no. I'm thinking of saying I give up. And instead, we're going to read Wretched, which is going to be the third book in this video anyways. So yeah. Also, if you guys have a cooler way of picking what I read in these videos, then yes. What was I saying? Yeah, we read Wretched. But also, if you have another way of choosing, I'm thinking of doing a one where my TBR jar prompts pick how I like what books I read in this. Also doing like a spinner wheel, putting a bunch of books that I'm like dreading getting to on there and going through that. Another one, I'm doing picking like a set number of books, and then doing a random number generator and doing that. And instead of me just mood reading all the time, I feel like to kind of spice it up a little bit. Anyways, it's been stressful, guys. I'm not enjoying the book, like I said. It's not like a DNF not enjoying, but it's just like I'm not enjoying it sitting at a 2-star read. I'm literally going to kill myself. Like, this is going to be so bad. This is potentially going to be the worst way to start 2025. I've had a 4.25 star, I've had a 5-star, and now I'm getting like a 2 to 3-star read. I'm scared. I'm nervy. Someone help. Someone help. Anyways, I have 6 minutes left of this sprint. I'm going to try and get through another few pages of this before me and Cassie starts talking again. Cassidy starts talking again. But yeah, I'm not having a good time. And this video is supposed to be getting done by Monday. This I can read in like 2 sittings. I read Scarred in like 3-4 sittings, but like this is shorter than that. This is like just barely 300 pages. Like the actual story of this is like 303 pages, and then these last like 60 pages right here is a book into Twisted, which is the next book in the series, and I think I looked at Scar. No, Hook, the first book in the series. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading. Have a great time. I'm having a great time. No, I'm not having a great time actually. I'm having a boring time.
Well, God, imagine that.
So I was recording a reel for the picture app, and as I was talking about Vows and Ruins, I was like, I think I'm gonna DNF it. So we're DNFing a series. which brings my series count down to 22 because we finished Bad Blood in this video, and now I have DNF'd Vows and Ruins, which we can go update in like different apps that I have DNF'd it. Because I'm not enjoying it. I'm literally sitting here forcing myself to read it, and it's putting me off from reading. Like, I should have done already one reading sprint, but I knew that in my first reading sprint I was going to be reading Vows and Ruins, and I don't want to do that to myself. I'm already slumping a bit because I'm reading Heartless Hunter, and I've kind of put on the back burner because I have the Daughter of No Worlds, the War of Lost Heart series reread going on right now, but I can't do it. I literally, every time I think about reading Vows and Ruins, I'm just like, I'm not. So we have my first DNF of 2026. I'm not even sorry about it. Like, I don't feel sorry about it at all. So this means that this video is probably gonna go up. It's still probably gonna go up on Friday, as I was saying. But that also just gives me time to either read this in its entirety by Wednesday, because that's what I want to have this done by, is Wednesday. And then also gives me time to finish this, or start and finish Beneath the Sugar Sky, which is the third book in the Wayward Children series, which I got the hold for that this morning on Libby, so we could read this. We could actually read both of these if we're being honest, because I'm about to sit down and work on my reading journal. Now that I have DNF Vows and Ruins, I was gonna wait until I finish Vows and Ruins to update my reading journal, but we have DNF'd it, so yeah, well, now we have one of our worst books of the year, because I truly was not enjoying that book. It was so boring. I was not having a good time, and I cannot force myself to read books. We've already discussed my 2026 bookish goals, and quality over quantity definitely is a major role there, and I've spent nearly 2 weeks reading this book, and I've wasted my time with it, knowing that I wasn't enjoying it, knowing that I was putting it off. I'm done with DNFing it. It's over with. Yeah. I feel really good about saying that too, though. That's what's the crazy part. Like, I thought I was gonna feel bad about DNFing it, but I don't. So I'm gonna go update my reading journal and listen to Beneath the Sugar Sky. So let's go update the reading journal, guys. Where is it? It's right here. Let's go update it. I'm ready. gonna extend this until tomorrow and like read all of Wretched tomorrow, but I don't want to do that to myself, especially with the fact that I'm currently binging Heated Rivalry for the first time. Yes, it's my first time watching it. Don't yell at me. I'm catching up. I just had to screw it. I did start Game Changer today, but I was like, screw it. I'm gonna watch it anyway, even though I haven't read the books, because why the fuck not? But I digress. It's not what this video is about. This video is about all the series that I completed, DNF, and continue on with, because I did one of each. I finished the series by reading Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is the fourth and final book, and the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and also the novella 12 is in the back of here. So I read all 509 pages of this, which is like 300 of this was the actual story, and the last like 100 or so pages was 12. So I read this, really enjoyed it. First 5-star of 2025. We're on a roll here. I feel like this and my first read have really set the tone. And then also my reread that I'm currently doing is definitely going to set the tone for 2026. And then we went on to a DNF of Vows and Ruins by Helen Shore, which is the second book in the Letters of Desmar series. I really was going to try, guys. I was going to try to like read it and enjoy it and like it. But I was just pushing myself to read that book. I was reading it for nearly 2 weeks, which I don't normally read books that long. If I'm reading a book that long, that either means one, I'm forcing myself to read it, or it's going to be a 2 to 3 star read for me. And that book was definitely just like on a track that I wasn't really enjoying. So I DNF'd it. We're not forcing ourselves to read this year. We're gonna DNF. We're going to move on to better things. And so I DNF'd it. I am kind of getting towards like my pages read, because I read 200 pages of that book, almost 300 pages of that book. So I'm kind of getting towards my pages read for the year. And so, yeah, we have my first DNF of the year. And then last but not least, we continued on the series by reading Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna Maguire, which is the third book in the Wayward Children series. I think this is my least favorite book out of 3 I've read so far. I think my favorite was definitely book 2, book 1, and then book 3. I just love Jack and Jill. Their story was so good, and I really liked the like murder mystery plot of book 1, and then book 3 was kind of middle of the road for me. I don't know when I'll get to book 4, but as you can see, I rearranged the shelves a bit yesterday when I was listening to Beneath the Sugar Sky, and I updated my reading journal and stuff for things. So we have done some things. We have completed some things. I was gonna extend this to include Wretched, but I'd like to do 3 to 4 books, depending, but I don't want to have to rush editing this all on Thursday, so I'm gonna edit this tomorrow, have it go up tomorrow, and then you will see it 2 days from tomorrow. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hope you love seeing my reactions to Bad Blood, because I had some visceral reactions to this. But I digress. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever part of the world you are having it in. Down below will be my Instagram, Goodreads, and Fable for you. I know I have not actually been leaving those linked. My bad. I need to do better about actually leaving those linked, and they will actually be linked down below for you to go check them out. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Good.